Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into my early review of the brand new The Marvels set. This is going to be releasing on October the 1st, and it's set number 76232. This is called the Hoopty. This will be retailing for $89.99 USD or $119.99 Canadian. This is not a bad set, but that is a bad price. Like, that's just insane. I think it is a lot larger than you might expect, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. But this was sent to me early by Lego and Land to do a review for, and there's a lot to go through. There's some really cool details inside of this thing, but let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at this set. So let's take a look at the ship called the Hoopty here. And like I said before, I actually didn't realize that it was as large as it was. Specifically, I didn't realize that it was really off the ground by so much there. Like, if you take the Captain Marvel figure, just to show you the size of this, it is very tall in comparison, but also she could almost fit underneath there. So that's pretty crazy. Like, I could almost throw her, I think, all the way underneath. No, I guess not, because of her hairpiece. But there you go. It almost can fit a whole figure underneath there. So that's how large this is from underneath here, how much it's actually standing up. Now, I think that it could have been a little bit more complete in some spots here, like there, that's just a giant hole that, I don't know, doesn't look the greatest, especially this is a ship, right? So you're going to be swooshing it around. So it should be complete, I think, from the undercarriage as well. But one of my favorite things about the design of this is actually how you get inside. This whole thing here in the center, watch this. It's all connected, and it's how you open up the ship. But you might not, like, I'm going to redo this just to show you so you can see. Look at the angle that this is on. That is really cool. It's also hidden in behind here, but it comes on down here into the front and just sits on top of those pieces. But that is such an incredible angle, and it's really large. It's also really solid. Like, this isn't breaking apart. I've opened it plenty of times here, but that is incredible here. Now, before we look on the inside, I just want to take a second here to show you a couple different things. There's a sticker here on the front. Yep, not necessarily necessary, but that's fine. You got a sticker there on that side, which on the other side you have the same thing. Same thing up here on the top. That sticker is also reflected on the other side as well. But yeah, I just want to show you here, you've got a stud shooter on both sides that you can shoot. They shoot out red studs. And then you've also got a little bit of a window sticking out there. You can see that, the transparent orange. I like the angles here, how this is actually like all on the side of the hull of the ship. Also over here, a little bit dark red. Maybe that's why I like this ship. It's got dark red, right? But in the back here, you do have a sticker there as well. I like the curvature here in the back. And you can see you've got a bit of a gap there, but that is completely necessary because of how it opens up. In the back, I think that's meant to be windows, again, looking into the inside. The back thrusters are pretty cool, as well as these wings. I don't know, they could have used maybe a couple of flat tiles or something here just to make them a little bit more interesting and more like, I don't know, give it a little bit more shape, like up here, what they've done here. You've got some sand blue and different things, some accents all throughout this thing, which I really appreciate. So yeah, overall, looking up here from the look at the grills there, the, I guess, engines or different things. I like the ship. It's just expensive. Before we move on, I just want to show you how tall this thing is when you actually open this up. Like, that is pretty massive. All right, let's start up here in the front of the ship. This is the cockpit, and I really love just all of the different stickers and control panels that you've got for everyone. The white interior for the cockpit, I think that looks really great, but you'll notice there's actually a total of 3 seats, which I really appreciate. So you can go ahead and you can take the 3 figures included, and it's able to fit them all inside of the cockpit. So the fact that, you know, again, you are paying for the size of this ship, but like, that's pretty cool that you're able to fit everyone inside there, and they thought that through. And we're not even done looking at the interior. So yeah, there's a lot going on there, but there's a couple of other little references into the front. On this panel here, if I move the levers a little bit, you can see it's like the Hoopty and different levels of, I don't know, maybe fuel, damage, who knows. But on the other side, this is probably my favorite little reference, we have here a call from Earth from Nick Fury. So that's really cool. Kind of wish he was in the set. We'll talk about that at the end. It's very simple to do. But that's it for like the cockpit section. I don't know how I'm going to show you guys this, but over here on this wall, you've got a couple of different plants. You've got a record, some more plants, a coffee mug, as well as, I don't even know what this is meant to be, but some little jar of something. You've also got a blaster there, and then spinning it around on the other side, you do have another little plant, a computer panel, and then this, it's like the map of some solar system or some galaxy. It could also be like a planet from the film, but we're not sure. I don't know what that is meant to be. And then you've also got like some sort of, I think looks like something that you would use in like a science lab or medical lab, because in the back, I think this is what that's meant to be. I'm pretty sure this is like a med bay, or it could also just be a sleeping quarters, but you are able to actually take one of the figures and put them inside and lie them down. Now, again, all three of the figures will fit inside there, but it's a bit of a tight squeeze. You know, sometimes you'll knock over certain objects as you're sort of going through here, but like, I know I said it's a tight squeeze in terms of maybe your hands, but you are able to fit and just pose all the figures different ways inside of here. Like, again, it's quite a large interior here. Don't forget that. Also included is a bunch of little orange transparent superhero blast pieces, which makes absolutely no sense, but you also get a bunch of different transparent orange studs with holes in it so that you can go ahead and have different characters flying around here. Now, this just doesn't really make any sense. This looks nothing like the colors for Monica, but they have you do this. They, of course, have you share the same abilities from Ms. Marvel and Captain Marvel and Photon, all between the three of them. You've got all these transparent pieces. Now, technically, an excuse could be made that they're all swapping in and out of Captain Marvel's powers, because their powers are very uniquely colored. So you could go that route, I guess, but it's not great. So here's the brand new Captain Marvel minifigure, and this actually leaked from their website or something. I forget what it was, a long time ago. And yeah, I'm glad it's this outfit. I'm glad it's not that other one. I really don't like the one with the giant star. So this looks great. I think the hair color, it's fine, I think, for her, as well as the piece, the length, that's good. But the torso, it's pretty detailed. You know, it looks like other Captain Marvel torsos, I guess, but it is on a red torso, like the back torso. It's pretty detailed as well. The face that she's using is the one that she's been using for a while. It's just a Princess Leia head, but yeah, I think this is a fine enough figure for Marvel. And here is Photon, and I said this back when she was included in the Marvel Minifigure Series 1, that is just such a boring inclusion, because she'll get a superhero outfit when the movie comes out in a set. Here we are, 2 years later, and I was right. This is a much better torso and outfit. It looks great. Obviously, could use some arm printing, leg printing, and different things like that, but it still looks great. The hairpiece, of course, is the hair that she actually introduced back in the CMF series, but the face underneath is different, of course, from the CMF. She does have this smirk here on the other side, and the back torso, it looks good. I like how it's a continuation here on the back, but that smirk, that's a pretty cool looking smirk. They're pretty confident. Love that. And here is Ms. Marvel. I think that obviously she's the most detailed figure here in the set. That is so cool how it goes on down into the legs. Like, it's great. Whenever we get Marvel figures with legs, it's awesome. I really appreciate that. I think that they did an excellent job capturing one of the ugliest MCU suits we've ever gotten. I really do not like this design. They really perfected it with the show, and she wasn't included in the minifigure series, and we're getting the worst version of the two outfits she's wearing here in this set. So I don't like that. The skin color, she's actually using the new skin color introduced from The Mandalorian. But yeah, I think that the smirk looks great. She's got this really happy expression there on the other side. I do like the back printing there as well. And like they've got the scarf there as well. Great figure. Also, she's shorter than everyone else, and I know that some people were like, Brie Larson's short too, and she should have mid-legs then too with that logic. Look at the posters. She's literally in high school. She is a child. And they make her look shorter in all the shots. The posters, she just should have mid-length, but that would mean that we wouldn't have gotten length printing, so. Also included is Goose the Flerken. So yeah, this is just a regular cat that we've gotten before, the same one that they would have used for Goose back in the first film, but that's fine. I'm glad Goose is included. Also included are a couple of little baby Flerkens. So you've got a little white kitten and a dark gray kitten as well included here. There you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Hoopty. Again, it's by no means a bad set. It is a bad price set, and I think that the figures in here that you're getting, they are good. I think it could have used a fourth or even a fifth one for the price that you're getting. Throw him in there. It adds a little bit of something, but there's a villain. We needed the villain, the new accuser, and also, like, that Ms. Marvel is so frustrating. Like, it really is. We wanted the one from the show. It's the better outfit of the two. It comes with a mask. And yeah, it's great to have her back for the first time since, what, 2016? Even her power colors for her and Photon. It's just, there's small things like that. That is just for a price that you're paying here. It could have and should have been better. But what do you think of this? Are you going to be picking this up on October the 1st? Are you excited for the film? Comment it all down below. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you will have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one.